Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of what's really happening behind the corporate curtain, because it turns out sometimes the most important news isn't the headline you'll see on TV. Today we're diving into Cencora, formerly AmerisourceBergen, and their latest regulatory filing. Now, this isn't your typical earnings report packed with endless financial numbers. Instead, it's all about a major legal settlement that could have significant implications for the company's future. So what's going on here? Cencora has just announced an agreement to settle a stockholder derivative lawsuit. Think of a derivative lawsuit as a case brought by shareholders against the company's own directors and officers, alleging they failed in their duties. In this specific case, the lawsuit was about how the company handled controlling substance diversion control programs. This has been a long time coming. The initial complaint was filed way back in December 2021. The core of the accusation is that the board and some top executives didn't do a good enough job overseeing programs designed to prevent controlled substances from falling into the wrong hands. This is a really sensitive area for any company in the healthcare and pharmaceutical distribution space. To deal with this, the company formed a special committee, aptly named the Special Litigation Committee, or SLC. This committee was basically given full authority to handle the litigation, and for a while, things were on hold as this committee did its work. Fast forward through some mediation sessions and a lot of legal back and forth, and in July of this year, the committee reported that they'd reached an agreement in principle to settle the entire case. This was a big step towards resolving this lingering issue. And now finally, the official legal paperwork, the stipulation and agreement of settlement, has been filed. This is the actual deal. If the court gives it the thumbs up, this whole lawsuit will be wrapped up. Now, for the really interesting part, the settlement includes a payout of a cool $111.3 million from insurance carriers. Now, keep in mind, this is before any legal fees for the plaintiff's lawyers are deducted, so the company itself won't be footing this bill directly, which is great news for them. It's also very important to note that this settlement comes with a crucial detail. Cencora and the defendants are not admitting any fault. They maintain they did nothing wrong. This means they agreed to settle to avoid the cost and distraction of a trial, not because they confessed to any mismanagement. The company is required to make this settlement agreement public, and they've done just that by filing this Form 8K report. They're also posting the settlement details and a notice about on their investor relations website. This is all part of the court's process to ensure transparency and inform shareholders. So while there aren't any juicy financial tables in this particular filing, the implication of this settlement is huge. For a company like Cencora, which operates in a heavily regulated industry where trust and compliance are paramount, resolving a lawsuit like this is a significant win. It removes a major cloud of uncertainty that could have impacted investor confidence and potentially led to even larger penalties if the case had gone the other way. Looking at Cencora itself, even without deep financial numbers here, clearing this legal hurdle is a positive sign. It allows them to focus on their core business of distributing pharmaceutical products and services. The nearly $111 million from insurance, while not revenue, certainly helps offset some of the costs associated with dealing with this lawsuit over the years, like investigation expenses and legal fees. The fact that they have significant debt, like these senior notes maturing in 2028, means they need to keep their financial house in order. Resolving this lawsuit without admitting guilt shows a certain level of control and strategic handling of risk. From a broader perspective, this settlement allows Cencora to demonstrate to regulators, investors, and customers that they are committed to strong governance and risk management. In the pharmaceutical distribution chain, any hint of mishandle of controlled substances can have severe repercussions, so being able to put this behind them is very important. So what's the takeaway here? Cencora has successfully navigated a challenging legal situation. By settling this derivative action, they've avoided a potentially lengthy and costly trial. And importantly, they haven't admitted any wrongdoing. This $11 million payout from insurance carriers is a good outcome compared to what could have happened. The company's ability to resolve this indicates a strong grip on its legal and operational risks. While we didn't get into the nitty-gritty of their financial statements today, this news is a solid positive for Cencora, allowing them to move forward with greater clarity. What's your take on this settlement and what it means for Cencora? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more in-depth corporate analysis. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions with fellow enthusiasts. It's linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.